Welcome back to Farmer's Wife Homestead. I'm Stacey. Today we are going to be doing chicken freezer meals. Not only freezer meals, but some chicken prep. I brought some chicken breast, well 12 kilos of chicken breast to be precise. That was on special and I got it for $120 at Gilmore's. So that equates to $10 a kilo, which is a fantastic price, as chicken breast in the supermarket is, well, the last time I brought chicken breast it was $18.99 a kilo, so I'm not even sure how much it is at the moment, but I will pop it up here and let you know. Now I'm going to, I've got a little list here and I'm just going to let you know what we're going to do with it. So I'm going to can some up into some pint-sized jars, and I'm going to do a couple of diced bags, and they will be used for, a multitude of different meals. One I can think of offhand would be sweet and sour chicken, and I'm going to do 2 bags of strips so that I can use those strips for whatever. So those are just going to be plain, but I'm going to dice and chop them up so that they're ready and I can just chuck them in the freezer that way. I'm going to do some, going to slice some breast in half like that way, and then pre-crumb it so that I've got some crumb chicken in the freezer ready for, I could make just chicken schnitzel with a garlic sauce. I make a divine garlic sauce. And what else could I do? Oh, chicken parmigiana. So I'm going to pre-crumb those. Normally I would just I would slice the breasts and then just chuck them in like that. I wouldn't go to the extent of pre-crumbing them. I think it should be fine. I mean, I haven't done it before, but I think it should be fine and it's not going to go soggy. So we'll give that a go. And then I'm going to mince some up and make them into patties. So I could use them for either chicken burgers or they could just be chicken patties. I might even do 2 lots of those. And then I thought I might make some crumbed chicken sausages. So I'm going to mince them up, put some flavourings in it, roll them into a sausage shape, and then roll them in crumbs and make a sausage. So we'll give that a go. Chicken breast can be a little on the dry side, so that one I'm not sure of, but don't know until you give it a go. Then I thought I might do a honey sesame chicken, honey mustard chicken, a Hawaiian chicken. So I'm making up all these recipes. Like, I mean, you can find them online and there's recipes for them online, but I'm very much a cook as a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So Hawaiian chicken, so I'll use some of my diced my pre-preserved pineapple, lemon pepper. I'm hoping I've still got some lemon pepper seasoning that I made up. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it up here. I make 4 different seasonings. Chicken teriyaki, might make one of those. BBQ chicken, so that could be slow cooked and put into buns or something like that, or into flatbreads. And I might, if I've got any left, I might just do up a couple of plain bags, so that, you know, I've got them there to do whatever I want to do. So that's quite a lot, quite a big list, and we'll see how many I can get done with 12 kilos of chicken breast. I did want to film a freezer meal cooking day with all sorts of different proteins, but as it just turns out, I've got to process this today before it goes bad, and it was a really good price. It was on special, so that's why we're just doing a chicken freezer meal. Okay, so I'll get myself organised and we'll get started. So basically the first thing I need to do is look at my recipes and look at the timings and stuff like that. So I will probably do the diced chicken in my, I'm going to do pint size and get them on the oven, because that's going to take pints is 70 minutes, but I will double check and get that pressure canning, because that can be done while I'm doing everything else. And then I will do up the plain bags because I want those and they're important. And then whatever I've got left, I will divvy out between the meals I have already got. So the other thing that I'll do is that I'm not going to do a lot of veggie prep because a lot of them will probably just have some onion in it, and I'm going to add the veggies like later on when I go to cook. Oh, my fridge is partially frozen, the back lock, so that's fine because I can just use them for the plain ones. And gosh, big chunk of chicken. Right, I'm going to go and get some more jars. Okay, so I've got all my jars ready, and I have just made sure that they're all very thoroughly cleaned and washed, and I've inspected them for any, you know, cracks or anything like that. Now they don't have to be hot because we're putting cold chicken into the jars, so the jars need to be cold, and the water that I put in the canner will be cold. And I'm not putting any liquid in there because it will create its own juices, and I will put just a little bit of salt in there, just for seasoning. You don't have to do that though, of course. Now I definitely don't want to use any of the frozen for this. Oh, they're actually quite small chicken breasts, which is good really, because then I don't have to have big huge ones. So I'm just gonna do chunks about that big. And you're not going to pack the chicken in, you want to just pretty much let it fall where it falls. And I'm just taking off any bits of fat. It's a little bit of cartilage. And then of course once you've got this on your shelf, you've got a multitude of different meals you can make. From your chicken. Can you believe it's already February? And you want it to about an inch headspace. Okay, so we've got 6 pint jars here. Yep, 6. I'm going to give the rims a wash with some vinegar. And put some non-iodized salt. You can't use iodized salt in canning, so I'm just putting some sea salt in here. And I've just right, I'm going to get some new lids and we'll put some screw bands on them. And just three fingers to tighten. Put the tray down the bottom and 3 quarts of water. Got that leftover vinegar in there. Wasn't quite at the line. And then I'm just going to inspect my lid. Make sure that everything is good and not loose. And I can see through my little hole. And my ring is in good order. Right, so that's one thing down. Now I'm just going to have a quick clean up, sanitize the bench again, thoroughly clean my hands again. I've already done it several times, and then we'll get on to I think I'll get on to making the dump bags first, because then whatever is left I can do up in plain bags, because it, you know, I've still got so much left because the breasts are quite small, so there's lots of them. Yeah, so we'll do that. Right, so I've just laid out all the different things that I'm going to need. I've decided that I'm going to save myself some time and use my frozen onions, and I have brought some more bags of onions as well that I'm going to process. Oh, can't get this open. So this is my honey, and it's actually crystallized. So what I'm going to do is put it into a little pot with some water and just gently heat that through, because I'm going to need a bit of honey. So I'll pop that on there. Just need to get some soy sauce, and then the next thing we're going to do is, I've got my little gizmos. You can get them on Amazon and Temu and stuff like that, and they are so handy to have. If you're in New Zealand and you want some, I do have about 10 of them. So yeah, if you want to get in touch with me via my email, if you want me to send you a couple of these. Right, so now I'm going to name the bags and what we're making. I'll just do the honey and sesame chicken. Oh, I better put the date, so I'll put 2nd 24. I don't have any other chicken in the freezer anyway, so. And then we'll make a honey mustard. You hear all the birds? Beautiful. Hawaiian. Lemon pepper. Chicken teriyaki. BBQ chicken. Oh, I better grab a jar of my barbecue sauce. 24. Did think of another one. Oh, another couple actually. To make a really nice creamy pasta with tomato, sun-dried tomatoes. So I keep this in the fridge, and the oil has solidified. So I'm going to have some chicken breast organised for that. Chicken, and what did I say? Sun-dried breast. I'm just trying to think of all the different ways that I use up chicken. And then I've got this jar of cranberry sauce that I made at Christmas time. I need to use that up, so we'll do chicken cranberry. And I can either slow cook these, or could put them on the barbecue and then put them on top of salads or whatever. Chicken cranberry. I need 4. Okay, so we'll start with all these. And except for the chicken patties. Alright, so we're just going to put the breasts in there. So it might be easier if I just, yeah, I'll get the box out. I might actually get more of these and then have the bags all ready. You know, to wash my hands so much. I'll go and grab more. Some of the ones that have been frozen. 3, 4. So they are quite small. I'm not sure how much to do. There. 5. Some of the big ones I'll leave as 4. Right, so everything is laid out. I've got 5 lots of chicken, 5 lots of chicken just sitting here. So for the chicken teriyaki, I'll bring it down again. Chicken teriyaki, I'm just going to pour in some soy sauce. You can use coconut aminos if you like. And a little bit of oil. Won't need salt because it's soy sauce is salty anyway. And I'm just going to put some brown sugar, and we want some garlic and some ginger. That's about a teaspoon of ginger, maybe a little bit more. And I'm just going to pop some sesame seeds into that. And that's it for that one. Bring the next one over. Okay, so this one is the sun-dried chicken breast. Grab the sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just going to pour whole heap into here. Great way to use these up. It's probably about a cup. And another flavouring, I'll put a little bit of oil. Won't need much because it's already in oil. And put some salt. And we'll pop some onion and some garlic. So that's that one. Chicken cranberry. Just gonna dump in some onion. Half a jar of cranberry. That's all I'm going to do for that one. I might add a little bit of oil actually. BBQ chicken, that's easy. Some onion, some garlic, what else? Oh, lemon pepper. So we will put some oil. This is a good sheet pan recipe. And I've got some lemon juice. And I just put a little bit of brown sugar, and I've got my homemade lemon pepper. And this is beautiful, it's lemon pepper. I need to make up some more. And I've also got some lemon salt. Let me just pour a little bit over there. Alright, that's 5 done. Zhuzh them up so that everything gets coated. And just try and take out as much of the air as possible. First one. Should have put some honey in the teriyaki, but I did put brown sugar. I think it'll be okay. Get the air out of this teriyaki. BBQ Chicken. Cranberry chicken would be nice to put some cream cheese in here, I reckon. I'm going to grab some cream cheese. I can imagine that in the slow cooker. The colour of that. Oh, I'm looking forward to trying this one. I need to buy myself another slow cooker. Right, there's 5. Now I'm going to go and put them in the fridge. Okay, so that has come up. I've got a steady stream. I'm going to vent that for 10 minutes. In the meantime, let's get on with the rest of these. Hawaiian chicken, honey mustard and honey sesame. Okay, go and get the chicken out again. I'll just put the bags on first. Alright, so this is the honey mustard. Now we're going to put a little bit of oil in there. My homemade mustard. It's kind of grainy as well, which is great. It's got turmeric in it, so that's nice and healthy. And a little bit of lemon juice. Some salt. About 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar, put some onion. I might add just a splodge of soy sauce in this one. Add some honey. Even though we've got the brown sugar, just for that slight honey taste. Hawaiian chicken. I've got a can of my pineapple. I'm going to dump it all in the juice. Imagine some Hawaiian sliders with this. Onion, small splodge of soy sauce. I forgot to put some garlic pucks in the honey mustard, so I'll put 2 in there. Put 2 in that Hawaiian chicken, and I'll put a couple in the sesame as well while I'm at it. Just a splodge of lemon juice, and we want some honey. Salt, and I'm going to put a little bit of sugar as well. Oh, leave that on, leave that on, leave that on. I'm really looking forward to trying that. So I reckon that's going to be nice. And the honey sesame. Look, I've only got that much onion left. I might as well divide it up. And I've already done the garlic, so I'm going to pop that back in the freezer. And then we want honey. A bit of oil. Now, I can't find my sesame oil. I know I've got some, but we're going to pop some sesame seeds, a quarter of a cup of soy, and I forgot in the, and that's that one. I'll just do some salt. And then for the Hawaiian chicken, I forgot that I wanted to put some tomato sauce. So this is the last of my shop brought tomato sauce. Oh, this one, the Hawaiian, smells so divine, and because half of these I'm making up, I will let you know what they're like. I mean, this would be quite nice over rice. Chicken, honey sesame, mustard. Beautiful. So that was eight of the sort of dump and go recipes. There's not a lot of chicken left, so what I wanted else to do, the chicken for the quinoa took up quite a lot, so I definitely want to do some crumbed. Yeah, I should be bothered to crumb it now. So what's going to take preference is some crumb schnitzel, so that I can make chicken parmigiana and what was the other one I said? Oh, crumb schnitzel with a garlic creamy sauce. And I definitely want some patties for burgers, so I'm going to prioritise those two things, and then if there's any less left, I definitely want at least one diced, so that I can make sweet and sour chicken, and I am bringing that recipe to you shortly. It's a very affordable, cheap one to make. Alright, so, and all I haven't even been doing this for an hour yet, so I'm going to have a big tidy up and put everything away, and then get my breading station ready, and then I'm going to slice the chicken breast so that they cook more evenly. This is beeping, so I'm going to pop that on now, and then I'm going to bring my heat down. Timer is for 75 minutes. They actually put you wrong. I'm not going to start timing now until this starts jiggling and it's at its 11 pounds pressure. I don't know why I said I'm going to start timing once I put that on, so don't do that. Put a wet cloth underneath. That's my washed. I'm just going to write crumbed chicken breast. Second 24. So hoping to get at least 2. And then I'll just write diced chicken. One of those for sweet and sour. And we'll write chicken patties. Might actually try and do 3 crumb chicken, because the crumb chicken is good for inside a burger as well. I did think of something else, but that'll have to do. Right. And grab my chicken out again. Right, so it's been the 75 minutes and also the cooling down time and the coming down to pressure time and stuff. I haven't shown all of that. I probably should have made a separate video on the chicken, canning the chicken, but it was more the fact that I just wanted to show you guys what I've done with 12 kilos of chicken breast. So yeah, so it's been sitting here and it's cooled down. Now it's time to lift it out. Delicious. So far so good, all the jars look okay. And I already heard some popping, so that's great. Awesome. Now I stopped filming because the pressure canner was just far too loud, and so I've put everything in the fridge after I sliced it and prepared it, and I'm going to get my breading station all ready, and I'll just quickly show you how I do that. And I think tonight I might make crumb schnitzel with the creamy garlic sauce, and I will film that, and that will be a separate video so that you can see how to make that, because that's also another you know, great meal idea. And if you find chicken breasts on special, then it's a good easy meal to make that's relatively cheap. And so just grab some flour. There's quite a bit to crumb, so more than enough. Some salt. Just going to grab some panko breadcrumbs. Colour of my egg yolks. Alright, to make the eggs go further, I add some water, thins it down a little. Sorry if you can hear the horrid flies. Chicken breast here. Now I'm going to keep one hand for dry and one hand for wet. So I use this one mostly. I'm right-handed, so I'll use my right hand for the dry and just give it a shake. Use my wet hand into the egg, and then oh, this is too small. That's annoying. And just press it down. That way you get a good coating. I'm just going to get something else for this because that's just too small. There, much better. Right, dry hand, flour, wet hand. That way you don't waste a lot of the panko crumbs. You use your wet hand, or you use the same hand. So this will take me about 5 minutes. At least I don't have to make up all this all over again every time I want some crumb chicken. It's going to save so much time and so convenient. Right, so this is what I've got left, and this is the diced up chicken breast that I've got left that I'm going to whiz up in my Thermomix to make pretty much like a mince. And to bind all of that, I would use all these ingredients anyway, so I'm going to pop a little bit of the leftover ingredients before I put them in the pig bucket, rather than use, you know, a new egg or some new breadcrumbs. I'm going to use up what I've already got here, because it's not a problem, because it's chicken, raw chicken, everything's the same. So I'm going to I've put those other chicken breasts into the fridge, and then I'll package up the patties and the chicken breast, crumb chicken breast at the same time. So I'm just going to get my Thermomix organised and have a clean up. I've already washed my hands thoroughly. I'll have to do them again. So we'll just do this last recipe. chicken breast in. And just a little bit of flour. And a little bit of the egg. Garlic, and I'll just I've got more frozen onions, but they're up at the shed, so I'm just going to get these 2 little onions and chop them in there. I was just thinking it'd be really nice to put cranberry in this. So I might even do that. One onion. So I won't put the cranberry in there because I know others don't like cranberry. As much. And what else do we want? Probably a little bit of salt. Some pepper. And I've got some basil. I might chuck some basil in there. Some basil, right. I'll whiz that up and see how it goes. Perfect. Now I'm just going to form some patties. I've got these, what they call deli sheets, and I use them to put between meat when I freeze. So like this is, there's 1,000 in here, and it lasts for a very long time, years probably. So I'm just going to start the chicken breast, and just going to do this, so that way if I just want to take one out to use one for something, then I can. So if I'm home by myself or something like that, I can just take one out at a time. Try and get relatively the same size. So that was 4. So what did I say? I might do 7. Oh, and for the top. Excuse the dogs barking. And I've just popped it into a snap lock. Now I'm just going to make the patties. Just wet your hands. Make perfect burgers. Right, so there's the patties. Pop them into their got a leftover chicken schnitzel bag because I ended up doing it for today. I'll put all these patties into one bag. I'll make great burgers, or if you don't want burgers you can just cook them up like that. I'm tempted to go back and get another box because there's so many other recipes that I know that I could make that would be handy to have. So especially coming into autumn and winter. Right, done and dusted. So the chicken, we've got 6 pints of that, and we got diced chicken, 2 of the Crumbs chicken, and there's 7 in each of those. We've got a whole heap for tonight's meal, and 2 massive trays of these ones. So I'm going to pop them all in the freezer and look forward to having those over the next month or so. Definitely over a month. And I am definitely going to go back and get another box because there are so many other chicken meals that I know that I can pre-prepare. Like I'll do more patties, and I want to try those crumb sausages and chicken pot pie. And I make a beautiful what I call a country chicken casserole and things like that. So there's lots that I still need to do. Fajitas, you know, excuse me, dishwasher. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.